Alex believed he was dumb, not because someone said it to his face, but because life kept proving it to him. Every exam result, every time the teacher asked a question and someone else answered first, every time he studied for hours and still scored average. He tried. He stayed up late. He watched motivational videos. He promised himself, tomorrow I'll work harder. But tomorrow looked exactly like yesterday. And slowly, something dangerous happened. He stopped blaming his habits and started blaming himself. Maybe I'm just not smart. Maybe I'm just not built for success. If you've ever felt that way, stay with me. Because Alex wasn't dumb. He was undisciplined. And discipline is learnable. Alex wasn't lazy. He was misaligned. His life looked normal, but normal was destroying him. He checked his phone first every morning. His brain started the day with stress and comparison. He drank no water. He walked into school mentally foggy. He did no morning movement. His body felt heavy, his mind slow. He ate sugary breakfasts. He crashed before midday classes. He avoided hard subjects. He wasted his strongest mental hours. He was passive in class. He learned little and forgot fast. He studied when exhausted. He forced focus and gained frustration. He never exercised. Stress built inside him every day. He had no hobby. His entire identity was grades. He scrolled late at night. He slept anxious and woke exhausted. None of these habits looked dramatic, but together, they built a life that made him feel behind every single day. And when you feel behind long enough, you start believing you are the problem. One afternoon, exam rankings were posted. Alex walked toward the board. His heart was already heavy. He scanned the list, found his name, middle. Again. Not terrible, not great, just average. And average felt painful, because he knew he could do more. That night, lying in bed with his phone lighting up the dark room, he stared at the ceiling and whispered, "What if I'm just not smart enough?" That sentence almost became his identity, but instead of accepting it, he asked a better question. What if I'm not dumb? What if my habits are? That question changed everything. Alex did not suddenly become a genius. He did not suddenly study 10 hours a day. He simply reversed the pattern, one habit at a time. First, he took back his mornings. The alarm rang. His hand reached for the phone. Then he stopped. He left it on the table. He opened the window. He breathed slowly. For the first time in months, his day began with calm instead of chaos, and calm builds control. Second, activated his body. 1 glass of water, 5 minutes of movement. Within days, the brain fog began to fade. He realized something powerful. He wasn't lazy. He was starting every day half asleep. Third, he changed his breakfast. No more sugar crashes. He ate for energy. And suddenly, by 10 in the morning, he wasn't tired. He was steady, and steady feels powerful. Fourth, he attacked his hardest subject first. Not when exhausted, not at midnight, but in the morning. 50 minutes of focus, 10-minute break. At first it felt uncomfortable, and then it felt manageable, then it felt empowering. Confidence doesn't come from motivation. It comes from doing hard things consistently. Fifth, he became active in class. He stopped copying blindly. He wrote in his own words. He asked questions. He summarized lessons, and information finally stayed. For the first time, studying felt effective. Sixth, he respected his energy. After lunch, he stopped forcing heavy theory. He took a short nap or went outside for air. He stopped fighting his biology. Seventh, he matched tasks to energy. Deep work in the morning, practice in the afternoon, no more random effort. Eighth, he moved every evening, 20 minutes of sport. Stress melted, sleep improved. His mind felt lighter. Ninth, he protected joy. He journaled, he drew. He did something not graded, because a human being is more than test scores. 10th, he ended each day with intention. He wrote tomorrow's top tasks. He turned off screens early. And the overthinking slowed down, because his brain trusted the system. Weeks passed, then a month. Something changed. Alex wasn't panicking in class anymore, and he wasn't pretending to understand. He actually understood. He walked differently, spoke differently, studied differently. Then came results day. Again, he walked to the board. But this time, his heart was calm. He scanned the list, looked again. His name was near the top. By the end of the semester, Alex became the top student in his school. Not because he became smarter, but because he stopped sabotaging himself. Same Brian, different habits, different life. Listen carefully. You are not behind. You are overstimulated. You are not lazy. You are unmanaged. You are not dumb. You are undisciplined. And discipline is a skill. It is not talent. It is not genetics. It is daily structure. Alex did not change his intelligence. He changed his system. And systems create success. Before you leave, I want you to think about something. Right now, there are students lying in bed, scrolling, feeling behind, thinking they are alone. If this story felt personal, if it reminded you of yourself, press like button. It helps this message reach students who are silently struggling. Subscribe if you want more content that builds disciplined, confident, unstoppable students. And share this video with one person. Just one. Someone who calls themselves lazy. Someone who feels average. Someone who thinks they are not smart enough. You might not realize it, but sending this could change how they see themselves. Now choose one habit, just one. Start tomorrow. Comment day 1. Because your life does not change when motivation hits. It changes when systems replace chaos. And maybe you were never dumb. You just needed better habits. I will see you in the next video.